fix up, catch up, big bands, roll up, fix up, catch up, big bands, roll up.
My aunt, who's not really my aunt, tried to kill my mom, and I almost helped her do it. Hi, my name is Vanetta Novotega, and if you're new here, let me introduce myself. I'm Vanetta, single stay-at-home mom of 3. But yeah, you heard me right. My aunt, who's not really my aunt, absolutely tried to kill my mom, and I almost helped her do it. It's raining outside, so instead of letting the day go to waste, I decided to clear the table, fold the clothes, and set up a game for game day for me and my kids and my oldest daughter's friend. We're playing the game of life. Ain't that ironic? And honestly, that name hits different today because growing up, my life didn't feel like a game. It felt like a fight. And I've been having these traumatic instances come up all the time. So it's kind of heavy, but I need to unpack it. Growing up, we never played games as a family. We didn't sit around the table laughing. We didn't do game nights. We didn't do normal. And today, for some reason, this rainy day brought up a memory I haven't really thought about in a long time. My aunt, who's not my aunt, but kind of my aunt, tried to kill my mama. And I almost helped her do it. I don't know why this memory is coming back. Maybe because I'm folding clothes for my kids. Maybe because I'm setting up a game for them. Maybe because I'm giving them something I never had. But it did hit me, and I need to say it out loud. Like, I got to get this off my chest because I'm tired of reliving the same things over and over again. And you know what? I probably might not ever, you know what I'm saying, get past some of these things. But I think me holding them inside and not really releasing them on my own time and just telling people like, you know what, I am a mom, but I'm still this little girl who witnessed a traumatic event, many traumatic events. So anyway, when I was 7 years old, right, I don't know if I was 7 for sure, and I don't remember the exact details. This is just what I remember. And I'm not trying to throw my parent under the bus or anything like that. I'm simply just telling y'all some of the things that I've experienced because I need to get these things up and out my mind, okay? And maybe I can share some of these stories to help somebody else that's navigating this thing called life for the first time get through it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I was 6 or 7 years old, and I can remember me, my mom, and another lady at her apartment. So while we at the apartment, I'm in front of the door. My mom places me and my sister, who is 3 years younger than me, by the door. She says, no matter what, do not open that screen door. And I'm like, okay. And so she go to the back with her and her friend. Now, what they was doing back there, I don't know. But in the meantime, I guess about 5-10 minutes later, while I'm playing, up walks my aunt. And my aunt says, hey, Vanetta, how you doing? I say, I'm doing good. I just remember we had a little banter. She asked me where my mom was. I told her she was in the back with her friend. She then proceeded to say, can you let me in? And I was like, well, and then my sister, who is 3 years younger than me, which is so crazy, she walked around the corner and was like, Mama told you not to open that door. Mind you, she's younger than me. And she typically was the one that was always into something. But in my mind, I'm like, this my aunt. Like, I think Mama meant, like, don't open the door for strangers. But I then told her, like, Auntie, she said, not to open the door for nobody. Now, mind you, this whole time, my auntie had her hands behind her back. And at the time, I was young, so I saw something, but I didn't know what it was. And it didn't even, like, register with me that things was about to get real spooky. So anyway, I go to reach for the screen door. I unlocked it. As I unlocked it, I was about to open it. My mom began to come around the corner. And at that point, things just felt like they was like slow motion, but kind of like sped up. I can't even explain it. It was like a whirlwind. Child, my mom grabbed me and said, "Didn't I tell you not to open that door?" She grabs me, falls back with me, kicks the door closed. Now, the door is wooden and sturdy. And I just remember hearing this loud boom, and I believe the door split. I don't know, because I guess I was in shock. I remember being thrusted, and all of a sudden I was back in my mom's Toyota Corolla, and we was zooming down the road. I mean, 100 miles per hour. And I just remember looking so crazy and so confused, like, oh my gosh, like, what just happened? And I just remember my mom, like, yelling at me. And I can only remember her voice sounding like Charlie Brown. You know, his mama, all she kept saying was wah 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 wah, and did not tell your motherfucker wah 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 wah, and you better not tell your grandma when you get in this house. Do you hear me? You so stupid. So what I can say is, when we got to my grandma's house, I don't remember anything else. I just remember that event, and I just remember sitting there looking just crazy and trying to process the whole situation, because I didn't understand why my auntie, who's not really my auntie, would do that to us. Like, my mom? And then I couldn't understand how my mom was so mad at me. Like, I just didn't get it. Like, I didn't know, like, this was a unsafe person. She hadn't explained herself, but I guess I should have known better. But many times this auntie had come over or been let in or given me candy or bought me something, or I sat with her for a couple of hours and had engagement with this individual on numerous occasions. So how was I to know that this was her motive? I mean, I just didn't understand. Now, I don't know why this memory came back today. Maybe because I'm folding clothes for my kids. Maybe because I'm setting up a game for them. Maybe because I'm giving them something I never had, but it did hit me, and I need to say it out loud. It happened when I was young. I don't remember all those details. I remember the fear. I remember the chaos. I remember not understanding why adults were hurting each other. I remember thinking, this is not how life is supposed to be. And I think those days, those events, they shaped me more than I realized. They made me want to be an uneventful mom. Unfortunately, I've had my own scares in my life early on through a marriage that was abusive, but I immediately removed myself from that because I didn't want my kids to have a Tyler Perry movie life. I didn't want them to grow up in the ghetto or the hood. I didn't want them to have drama and trauma as their foundation. I wanted something different. I wanted my life to be like Family Matters. You know what I'm talking about? The show Friday nights, Carl Winslow, the family sitting around, laughing, arguing, loving, no violence, no trauma, just family. Now, that might sound cheesy to you, but that's what I wanted. I wanted my kids to grow up knowing that their house was safe, that their mom was present, that their childhood wouldn't be something they needed to recover from. And I realize now, I didn't get all that. So I post these videos of me going through everyday life with my children for the mom that has gone through something traumatic, or the little kid that needs to see a wholesome Black family do something outside of what's in front of them, change the narrative. That's my goal, to be the Winslow. But I know, I'm Vanetta, no Bottega. I'm a single stay-at-home mom. I'm doing the best that I can. And my best is good enough. Because right now, I'm cleaning, I'm having a conversation with my kids, There's laughter in my home. I'm making a meal and I'm preparing for a game. It's something that is unexplainable how I feel when I could do these things, especially since I just told you a story where most of my life was traumatic, but it's not anymore. It's not perfect. I'm not perfect, but my kids will never have to wonder if their mom is safe. They'll never have to witness something they can't unsee. They'll just have game days and rain and folded clothes and love. So today we're playing the game of life. And every time we spin the wheel, I think about how far I've come, how I chose a different path, how I chose to stop the cycle of pain.
Why would you touch that? I touched it because it was coming off the board. Stop. Are you getting married? No. Respin.
Wow.
You have to assess the respin. All right, good for you.
What is this now? Career?
Yeah. You got us 9. So keep going.
1, 2, 3, payday. I need 70K.
70K?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I get paid for, I need some 10s. Okay.
She's moving.
I'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No.
Stop. Yes.
Now, in between the game is so crazy because I had to cook and play the game. But like I was saying, it's not perfect. I'm not perfect. But my kids will never have to wonder if their mom is safe. They'll never have to witness something they can't unsee. They'll just have game days like today. Love, laughter. This is a day in the life of a single stay-at-home mom. It's not always pretty. It's not always put together. But it's mine.
No one knows.
If this is something you'd like for me to continue, where I tell you a story while you watch my everyday life, let me know in the comments. Because honestly, I have a lot more stories to tell. And if you grew up with a childhood you didn't choose and you're creating something different for your kids, I see you. Keep going. Keep breaking cycles. Keep playing the game of life. But do it your way. Thanks for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to comment, follow, subscribe. Hit me up on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and I'm also on Pinterest under Vanetta Nobotega. But on TikTok, it's Vanetta Nobotega 1. I can't wait to get with you in the comments and hear some of the stories that you have to share with me. Y'all be blessed.
Who wants to go first for this part?
Me.
Right, you didn't collect your 10K. Hey, she needs 10K also.
10K for what?
The end of the game. Okay, so now, the end of the game, sell your houses. Now you're going to sell your houses. Spin to find out how much they're worth. Who's got a house?
I already sold my house. So.
How? When?
When I spin and I said I wanted to sell it.
Okay, so did you?
I wish I got 2 houses. So I sold the boat.
So it's red. How much is that? So you get 200K. Did you?
You're gonna win.
Okay, that's 200K for you. Do you have a house? Okay.
I feel so bad to you.
Okay, you sold your houses. Does anybody have any loans?
No.
Count y'all's cash. How much you got, Benaya? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8?
Why are you looking over here?
You got 810K? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 850, 60, 860. How much you got?
I was trying to do times. I just don't know.
I have 260K. I have 1,260K. I win!